Welcome back to the channel. We're back in the Adirondacks again. A couple weeks after ice out. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm going out in the water for the first time this trip. We got hiked in last night in the dark. The rain in the dark. Got a little chilly. It's like 34 last night. Not too bad. We're going to be here for 2 more nights. We were here last week, but there's a couple ponds close by that I wanted to explore last time, but we really didn't have enough time. So we got an extra day this time, so I'm going to go see how those ponds are. Water's like glass. It's so peaceful out here. It's beautiful out today. It's supposed to be nice today and tomorrow, and then get a little bit of rain Saturday. Just trolling around with the wobbler and the worm. Had some bites earlier, I think. Unless they were weeds. It seemed like bites though. Just gonna do a couple laps, go in and have some coffee, some breakfast. Doing things a little different this year. I used to get up and then make breakfast and then get out on the water, and then by the time I'm out on the water it's windy. I gotta get out first thing. Hoping to have some luck like we had last week. Those are some really nice brook trout we got out of here. I read that on DEC's website that there was rainbow trout in here. That'd be nice to get one of them too. Yeah, see, now the wind's picking up a little bit. It's only supposed to get up to about 6 miles an hour today, but we'll see. You know how the weather changes up in the mountains here. Yeah, I have something. Whew. Nice fish, it feels like. Looks like a nice fish too. Oh yeah. Whew. Deal with this. Wow, that's a nice one. Oops, stop! Don't do that! No. Yeah, wow. And a really nice fish here. Oh, look at that. A nice fish. Woo! He just jumped out of the water. Oh my god, that was funny. Awesome, on the board. That was a nice fish. That makes me really happy. Really good start to the trip. Thinking. I think I might go get some. Yeah, I'm gonna go in and have a cup of coffee, and then I'm gonna come back out again. Well, I just had a nice breakfast, a cup of coffee and some oatmeal. I'm gonna head out and see if I can catch another fish or two. Water's nice and calm. Started to sprinkle a little bit. And hopefully the bite will be good. It's not really windy. Well, I had a few hits on the setup that's got the fly on it. It's got a chartreuse streamer, got a couple nibbles, and missed the hook set. Other than that, I haven't had any bites. I'm gonna go in and probably have some lunch and then come back out after that. The wind hasn't been bad at all, they're just not biting. I had my window this morning. But we'll see. Let's kind of troll back to camp and go have something to eat. What are you doing, Sam? He's just relaxing. Fish weren't biting, so I decided to come in and make some cheddar wurst. What are you doing, Sammy?
Sniffing out bone land.
Just had a nice late lunch with the cheddarwurst. Did some shore fishing, but really didn't have any luck from the shore this time. I'm gonna go out and troll for a little bit with the wobblers, one with a worm, and one's got a chartreuse streamer fly with a bead-headed prince nymph behind it. Just in case they're going after the bugs and not the worms now. They like to switch things up without telling you, that's for sure. The wind was picking up a little bit out here, but it seems to be calm now. Fingers crossed. It stays that way. Sure is beautiful out. A little bit and then send the fly on its way. This is what I was talking about. I have a gold wobbler, chartreuse streamer fly, and then bead-headed prince nymph. The other rod's just got a blue and silver wobbler with a worm on it. I also brought the fly rod too, just in case there's some hatch going on in the evening or whatnot. I don't really have a rod holder for it to be able to troll streamers or anything with that, so. Gotta just hopefully get some topwater action either tonight or tomorrow and hopefully get something. A lot of little salamanders swimming around. Last week when we were here, we went out at night to the point at our campsite. There must have been thousands of them things out there. Well, I've tried everything. They're just not biting tonight. I'm gonna go make some burgers and sit around the fire and relax for a while. There's another little pond up over the hill. I'm gonna go check that out tomorrow morning after trolling around on this pond for a little while. But they're just not biting right now, so I'm gonna go eat some dinner and call it a day. Got some bacon cooking up for the burgers. I made this rack for it, just so it's up off the heat a little bit, because I didn't bring the frying pan this time. So that was a pretty good way to do it. I just cut a notch into the steak there and slid that in there, and there was a piece of wire around, So I just kind of tied it in there so it wouldn't fall out. Just kind of slow cook it. Wait for the coals to die down and then start the burgers. It's a little change in plan. I didn't realize that the hamburgers are still frozen, but the steaks, the strip steaks, were thawed out, so we're having steak tonight. Steak and mashed potatoes. Just have to have some bacon on the side. The only bummer is that's the only bacon I brought, so they're just going to be plain burgers. Because I forgot the cheese too. Oh well. Guess could be worse problems to have out here. We're still eating steak and bacon and mashed potatoes. I'm not going to argue with that. Got some instant mashed potatoes, New York strip steak, a little piece of bacon there, because I thought we were having bacon cheeseburgers, but a little change in plans, but looks good. It's a good problem to have. I'm gonna dig into these and then probably make some s'mores in a little bit. Good morning. Going out on the water first thing this morning. Gonna troll around for a little bit. Then after that, I'm gonna go in and have some breakfast and then head over to that other pond I was talking about. Whoa. The loon's coming in for a landing. That's pretty cool. I just heard the buzz of his wings. Well, it seems like nothing's hitting, so I'm gonna go in and have some coffee and oatmeal. Then give it a little bit and come back out here. Still pretty early in the year, so I imagine they're pretty lethargic right now. Hanging the food from the bears and other critters. So we're headed over to another little pond. A trucker's hitch there. Nice and high away from the bears. Well, we made it. Looks like a nice little pond. Really no place to shore fish, but go out there and troll around for a little bit. Maybe cast a couple spinners or something and hopefully catch something, and then head on back to the other pond. Bad. It's not like rough seas or nothing, but it makes it hard to troll. Whew, just got one. Little brookie. Woohoo! I got one. That was a feisty little brookie. I was gonna let him go anyways. I wanted to show him the camera a little better, but happy I got something finally. Got him on a spinner. Didn't have any luck trolling. Couple casts and boom boom. Got a couple little bites and then reeled him in. That makes me happy. Definitely worth the hike. Well, I'm gonna call it a day for this pond. Happy I got that one little guy. I gotta hike back to our campsite and get something to eat, and then go back out on that pond again. It's an odd chunk of chaga right there. Never seen them shaped like that, kind of. Huh. Heading out on the water one last time today. Just had some dinner. And some burgers and some cheddar wurst, mashed potatoes. And we'll see if I can catch another fish today. And we're heading out tomorrow, so I'll probably fish in the morning a little bit before we leave. Probably leave around midday. I'm pretty much going to come out here and do like one lap, because it's going to be dark very shortly. Met a couple guys today that recognized me from the channel. That was pretty cool. They were really nice guys. They come out here for solitude a lot of the time, but really like running into people like that. Sit there and talk for a little bit, and definitely cool. Wish the fishing was a little better on this trip, but it is what it is. I've certainly been trying just about everything. Last week we were in a warm spell. This week it's been just a cold snap. Looks like Tracy's got the fire going good. Definitely pretty dark out. Only got that one bite there, and that was it. Try again tomorrow morning, and that's about it. It's our last night here. Really like this pond. That was a neat little pond we checked out today too. I was excited to get a fish out of there. Definitely made the effort worth it. Gonna have these s'mores and probably call it a night. Gonna get up early tomorrow and try to do some fishing out on this pond for a little bit before we pack up and leave. Been a good trip so far. Tracy's in camp making fun of me. But yeah, she's right. And back out on the water one more time before we leave. It's supposed to start pouring rain in a few hours, so we kind of want to get out of here before that happens. Go out here, do a couple laps, and hopefully catch something. If not, it is what it is. At least I didn't get skunked this trip. Just kind of drifting back to camp. Doesn't seem like anything's biting. Yeah, I've been trying everything. Real stealthy, making S patterns, different wobblers, different stuff behind the wobblers. Just really slow fishing this weekend. It looks like that's a wrap for fishing. They're just not biting. You go in and pack everything up and head out. So we're just on the trail back to the car. Got a nice light rain. We're about halfway there. It's pretty much downhill from here. There's a steep hill to climb up the other night. It's nice having an umbrella. The boat's basically an umbrella right now for me. It's not raining hard anyways, but Sammy, you want to go home, bud?
What do you think? You want to go?
You got to tell me. Are we going home, bud? I think he's ready.
You ready to go home? You're a good boy.
found this pretty cool man-made dam. Pretty cool thing out here. That's a pretty neat little dam there, little man-made dam. So we're pretty much almost back to the car. It's a great trip. Wish the fishing was a little better, but I didn't get skunked, so I'm happy. That first one was really nice. It was a really cool remote pond we bushwhacked to. Glad I got one out there as well. Just a great time in the Adirondacks again. Love camping up here. But anyways, if you liked what you saw, if you could like, comment, and subscribe, I'd appreciate that. And until next time.